Hi everybody! I managed to have enough time to stop at an estate sale on my way to work on Sunday, and got some goodies. And one of the best things about waiting until the second day of an estate sale is that typically everything is at least 50% off from the first day. Your pickings might be a lot less than they would be on the first day, but sometimes you can still find some pretty good stuff. So, and I think some things I think they gave me less than half price on, because I spent $20 for everything. So there was this little tub with craft supplies. So there's a couple different types of wire. Green will be good for floral stems, and this will be, I'm figuring, really good if I'm doing like dangle charms, and I want to make my own head pins and eye pins and things like that. A spool of gold ribbon. It's a bunch of plastic canvas. Some of it, started a little bit, but a bunch of pieces of that. And that'll be good for, using textures and things like that in the art journal. Oh, and instructions on how to make a napkin holder, too. Just some gold string beads. I actually have a lot of these, and usually during the holidays, I'll take vases or glasses and put these in just to help dress things up a little bit more on the dinner table. Several different colors of stencil paints. So that's a pink and a peach, and a couple of greens, violet, and a teal blue, which is gorgeous. Just some raffia paper. A bunch of low temp glue sticks. Probably give those to a friend of mine because she'll use those. I use the high temp. Some little bits of ribbon and rickrack in here. Some foam brushes. That one's pretty beat up. That goes in the trash. Foam brushes. Some paint brushes. Can always use those. This is a tube of Unique Stitch Sewing with a Tube Fast Drying Washable Adhesive. I haven't seen this before, but I'm definitely going to check that out. There's all kinds of fuzzy stuff from that messy foam brush in here. And there's all different colors of crochet cottons in here. So I'm loving that, because these are like the perfect size, for crocheting a flower or two out of the skein, depending on how large a needle you use. And there's a little roll of like the Stitch Witchery stuff, magic hem or whatever you call it, and a tape measure. I can honestly say I've never seen one in red, so that's probably pretty old. Some googly eyes, a little more crochet cotton. Some little fuzzy things, a bunch of plastic gold beads in here that came out of their wrapper, but that's a good amount of fun stuff for $3. I'll use most of it. I'm just going to toss it back in here quickly and reorganize it later, because there's some other really, really good stuff to show you. Get that out of the way. Okay, and I found this wood box, which I love the shape of it, and the wood is really pretty too. And there's the inside. It's got a crack in the bottom of it, but that's something that can easily be fixed. Just use some wood glue, and then I can line the box. This bag was really cool, I thought. It's a bunch of old sewing supplies. So there's a little book. I wish they had dates on these. I have no idea how old this is. Instructions for using the Singer electric sewing machine. So that's awesome. Ephemera there. A bunch of sewing machine attachments in the original box. And these will be cool pieces, you know, for some mixed media possibly. Some of the, and I love that still have the box too. It says Projector lubricant. And it's a really cool bottle too. And a bag with some bobbins, some needle threaders, some vintage buttons, a wooden spool, crochet hook. Just a nice little assortment of goodies in there. And I think this is used for darning socks. If somebody knows otherwise, please tell me. I thought that was pretty cool. And then a couple other miscellaneous buttons in here, and this is a little knob. I really like the design on that. A little hair clip. Too cute. And then fog dispelling windshield cloth. That needs a bath really bad, but from Sinclair Refining Company, Lincoln Auto Show 1957. So, pretty neat. Or it will be neat after a bath. Wipe the inside of windshield when it becomes moist. The fog dispelling impregnation will keep your windshield clear and fog free for hours. Oh, it says do not wash the cloth. Okay, so I'll have to try to brush it off or something. But pretty neat. And I found this gorgeous frame, and it ended up being 50 cents. But look at the design of that frame. That is just so pretty. That'll be amazing with some type of vintage image and maybe some lace. Take out the glass and make a framed piece with it. But this backing is actually covered with fabric, and I haven't taken it apart yet. But you know, some type of linen or burlap on the inside under the glass. I saw that and saw $1 on it. I was like, oh, that is going home with me. And a couple little pieces from the jewelry area. Pretty little locket. It's a necklace. This gorgeous pair of earrings. I love sapphires. I'm sure they're not real sapphires. I am going to have them looked at though, just in case, because that is just too pretty. And then this really cool hand mirror. It's a mirror on the other side. I'm not gonna turn it around. But look at the detail on the back of this and that little handle. Absolutely love that. And I think I'm going to try to mold it. Just too cool. And of course, doilies. I'm thinking everybody else who passed through there had no interest in doilies. So there was a pretty nice collection of them there for me. So there are actually several in this design in a couple different sizes. That one's just a little bit bigger. That one's a little bit older. Sorry for the beeping. That's my neighbor trying to back up his work truck. So several of those. This piece, any of the doilies that had price tags on them were 50 cents. So I basically got these for 25 cents each. And I love the color on this. Just a couple more of those. I don't know what this went to. It doesn't even look like it was cut off of anything, but it's the edging to something. So I'll definitely be able to use that in projects. A nice piece here. And the bottom corners are actually angled off. Oh, this piece had $1 on it, so it was 50 cents. But this is a large piece. It's a couple yards easily, but it's also the edging to something. Oh, a couple more of those. This little piece here. This one is very delicate. But that's the design of the doilies. Very, very fine crochet thread that was used on this one. It's very delicate. I mean, you can see how tiny the stitching is on that. I just don't know how people can crochet with hooks that small. This piece is dirty, but it doesn't mean it can't be worked with. It's the muslin on the inside, and that is the border, which I absolutely love. And then this little set here. Very sweet pink embroidered design on it, and the border of it is ruffled. And then the larger runner that goes with it. Find the right side. That pattern is just so pretty, and I love that it's sheer also. And then the edging isn't quite as ruffled, just slightly. Beautiful soft pink on that embroidery though. And then there was this piece, which is triple layer. It does have a hole in it. This is another sheer piece, and it's just so pretty. And this piece, which is a nice length with a really pretty pattern. Feeling a sneeze coming on, trying to avoid it. So that is my estate sale haul from Sunday. Very, very happy with that. I want to thank everybody who gave their input on the my jelly plate video and using the acrylic paints. I did get myself some acrylic glazing liquid, and it has definitely made a difference. So I can use my acrylic paints for that now. Thank you so much. And for the people who responded to my question on the when I did my fairy dust digital paper collection video a few days ago, asking if people might be interested in purchasing individual sheets or pairs of sheets. There was a lot of good feedback on that, so I really do appreciate that. And as time allows, I will be doing the collections where you can purchase just one sheet if you want to. And again, that is digital, and you would be able to print it, and use it as much as you want to. So thank you for your input. I do appreciate that. And thank you all so much for watching. It is a crazy, insane, busy time of year, so I'm not quite sure when I'll be back, but hopefully it won't be too long. But until I see you next time, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.